Hello everyone, today we are going to be doing the mixed bag where we're taking some questions. Some of them are a little DS type, some of them are a bit woo-woo. So some of them I don't even know maybe who I'll be reading on, but let's see what we get. They seem to be mostly around the US, but large questions that can impact. And I think I understand each of the questions. Bear with me while I just do something. So I'm going to take this first card. Spirit said take note of the second card. This was not a planned question. So this was if Spirit can give us any guidance to where Michael Vaughan is, monkey. So we've definitely got the lovers here, right? And we've got a secret behind closed doors that are keeping a secret. I've got this grandparents card again, and in the Idaho 4 card reading, I felt like this was actually more about the environment, the outside environment where someone was sitting, spending some time. It could relate to grandparents, it could relate to, where they've grown up all their lives, basically. Again, I get something here, and this could be when we've got the home here, we've got the garden as well. Now, I know that they did actually dig up a garden and it wasn't there, but we definitely get a home. I definitely get behind closed doors, okay? We get that these two lovers know, and we know who they are. We get that potentially whoever else is involved might be taking drugs. We could take this also that Michael Vaughan was, there was some drugs either at the time that this was done to him, or he was drugged and poisoned, maybe because of what happened to finalize what happened. So I definitely think here we're still getting sort of surroundings of a known neighborhood, a home, and the secrets are going to be held there, and especially with these two. I do think that this relates to, like I said, someone who does take these things, and also the possibility of maybe something given to Michael if what happened because of what I've channeled, just to kind of finish that off. So I just wanted to share that. That was totally, as I was getting the deck to put them away, Spirit said, why don't, brought him to mind, and I thought, let me do that. Okay, so the first question I've got here is actually about Kash Patel being confirmed. So I had to look this up, and so he's been confirmed as the FBI director, correct? I'll pull cards on that. So yeah, there is a confirmation, but there might have been a delay. Is there some sort of delay that there was a delaying of the confirmation? Am I right? There's something that, I think everyone was waiting on the edge of their seats. interesting. It's kind of like, how would they want him to look? I'm not getting like an emperor or something, although I feel like they would like him to look strong, but it's as if, oh, okay, so it's as if an energy to look as a premature director, or someone who cannot make decisive decisions, a multitasker. I don't know what his past career is, but it's kind of like that image. However, in this role, he will be recognized for being in the role. So he is going to get some recognition on something he's done. But there's something, it's interesting, here there's something about multitasker. There's something that he's not seeing clearly, that he is going to have a challenging decision to make in terms of a decision, I think, on something possibly that could cause an outcry, could cause a lot of secrets to be uncovered. I think by seeing these cards, he is going to be given a lot of leadway. And I don't mean leadway as in given bait. I mean leadway, given a long lead to go for it. I don't know what he would be responsible for. But I feel like he could hit the ground running. Let's see. Although something about a delay, about him being confirmed. There's definitely something about past, I would say, ancestral past of someone that he's going to be releasing. Info about, and the justice that was done in terms of that, if anything, which seems like there wasn't much justice done. I think that this information is actually worldwide. It could also pertain to someone that had a lot of multiple relationships. Would he be responsible for releasing like secret documents that have been kept away? So I dare say he would need a lot of protection. Let's see what we get on that. They definitely know that he's going to need a lot of protection. And they're ready for, I'm going to have to cover that card, they're ready for unexpected ways that things could come forward, and also tricks. And here I'm getting, he has to be careful of poison, okay? More than anything, poison, like ingesting poison, okay? And it could be via someone that presents themselves as a lover, or gives him a choice of something, but it really entices him, okay? But they are up, they are ready, they know he needs a lot of protection. I'm getting that. And so they are looking at the different, they are not like just like, okay, he needs bodyguards. They know he's going to need a lot, and looking at the different ways, even surprises, it can be done. Shall we see what you can expect? We've got how some people have viewed him, or they're viewing him. Yep, what can we expect? It says okay. A lot of Swords, by the way. I wonder he's quite a strategic person. Definitely hidden things coming out and really being quite straightforward of that. It's going to relate to the expiry of somebody. So again, I don't want to say if it's going to do with, like, you know, I know in some of my readings there was something about DT, you know, releasing the files of JFK. So if he would be tied in with that, I'd say that this could be relating to that. The only thing here is that, and there's a kind of an energy, I'm going to win at all costs. He is either going to be up against someone that has the same kind of mindset, but someone's going to drop the ball on something when they think they've gathered everything. Like, it's not always that you win. Sometimes something comes back for you, but he's definitely looks like he's going to hit the ground running here with this. A very creative, strategic approach, but I feel like with the cards we've just seen, that could also create some scare stories. And I think some of these stories are not stuff that only the US would be interested in hearing. Split the deck. Yeah. And I think, you know, the scare stories that that could be coming out, I think you're going to be able to connect the agencies or who and what has been working together with one another. So with the cards we've just seen, I think we're going to see a lot of information coming out on that. I've got a question about ET here. ET disclosures. Yes, so there will be disclosures, but it seems like they're waiting on something. I think this is a couple of things. They're waiting on them, on an appearance to happen again. Here we see that. But I also get here the stuff of the past that's been not fully let go. Or sorry, it's interesting, not let go. Exposed to us, and they're waiting on the right time to say that, but it's kind of been orchestrated in a strategic way. So it's been a bumpy road here, we see, and I feel like people are looking at the sky, waiting, and then they'll be waiting for the communication, like in anticipation for more action. Yeah, people waiting, can see that. I think there's going to be a difficult messaging that will take place before more ET exposures. And this is related to something that's already orchestrated, that has not been said, we don't know about, that they're going to roll out now. And also the timing of waiting to see new ETs sightings. Now, I think there could be some of this could be from, you could hear of some being seen from water. Okay, whether you believe it or not, I'm saying that some are going to be seen to be said coming out from water. Let's just so here I asked if there is sightings, are they good or bad? And the Magician is showing you need to use your discernment here, right? Really use your discernment, because something of the past may not work on how it's the approach is, it could go either way, all right? And you don't know, like, their power, or how, for example, if they touch you or you touch them or whatever it is, I feel like a magnetic field could impact you. So what I would say here, um, just be cautious, because I don't think they're all going to be good. There could be a hidden aspect to this. Now, these sort of things are very new. I'm trying to just read on what people want and what I'm getting. Now I'm being asked about the Pope. Is he okay? That's interesting, because I don't know anything about the Pope, but in my Feb predictions, which you can check in Feb and March, and it's also got stuff that mentions throughout, I said that I felt there was a new Pope or Vatican something coming through. So I don't know, is he not well? Is there something about that, or is just someone just asking? Sandra from Patreon. So you can tell me if, but thank you for your question. And I hope you're doing well. There's definitely something not right with him. And there's something not right with the communication they're giving about him, okay? There's some manipulation here, hidden. There's something hidden. These cards I don't really like. I feel like there's some lies that we're not getting the truth of the matter. There's some manipulation here. I feel like they are preparing for his end, and family, etc. It seems like it's, you know, it's a waiting game at the moment, for a new birthing, but it seems quite heavy, whatever is happening with him, and it is coming to an end. You know, it's a heavy burden, and we're not getting told something. So now we'll go on to Elon and Trump. Is that the next question? Yeah. Oh no. Duck rollout. How is this administration rollout? How are they thinking? Okay, let's see how that is. Have they had a bit of a bumpy road, or has everything gone to plan? Anyone tell me? Let's have a look. So how are Trump admin rollout going? How's it going? How's it going? Hope I'm not talking too quiet. I've just realised myself, sorry. Okay, so they have had a bit of a bump in the road, haven't they? What's that been about? Do we know? They really had to halt the wagon on something and just revisit it to master it before they communicate or sign something official. Something time-wise did not make sense, or it kind of like hit heads with something else. So they really needed to really see where they're at, continue to think ahead. There's been a trigger on something, but like I said, and it's butted heads. So how are they feeling? I think the feeling is good from what I get. Yeah. So I was just feeling their energy. They do feel like they're still on top. They feel like they're connecting they're doing well. They're connecting in a great way with the public, but also across the world. They're making waves across the world in a positive way. And the finances is something that is being this, it's whatever they've signed in terms of finances is stabilizing, and also they're seeing more support and belief in them of people from the past or families that didn't necessarily believe in this administration. So that's what I get on there. Now it's is Elon blackmailing DT? So I think a lot of people are going to be saying they're not going to get along, they're only getting along temporary, etc. They're going to have a fallout, he's going to be out, Elon or whatever. I actually think that they won't see eye to eye for long, but I think for now it's working. And I think that it's not going to be like this massive drama show that people are thinking of, just because I think it's quite complex to get that dramatic. And I think Trump or DT is allowing him to run a little bit with his wild thoughts and what he wants, but I don't think they align. Let's just see. I just wanted 2 cards, so I'm going to take these 2 cards. Okay. We've got a very conservative energy here, which I believe, you know, I pulled the cards. This is Trump to Elon, Elon to Trump. And it's exactly what I was feeling. They have already butted heads on a couple of things, but it's kind of like the whole administration's given their thoughts. Each one has been kind of level. It's not like there's like one person who says, you know, they're all at the same level in giving their thoughts. Trump holds the intelligence and the conservation. Even though you think he's being blackmailed, he's actually smarter. Okay. Elon wants to look at the advancements. He wants to go beyond current humanity, where, you know, it seems like humanity's changed, confined in a very small way. Like, what can the advancements be of the future? He's really excited, Elon. He's excited about the role, and he's kind of like taking it like, I'm a big fan of DT, trying to make him happy, etc. And I feel like DT's sort of like, I'm just going to let him talk. Also, because if I allow him to talk, there's always backlash, by the way. You can be spot on something, but someone comes along and gives you backlash. We'll let him take the heat for a bit. Trump's done this role before, so he's kind of like, he knows, he's kind of like, yeah, he's happy to be in the role, but it's not kind of like a small kid in a candy shop, whereas Elon is a little bit, and he wants the human advancement. He wants the generational advancement, okay, where he feels humans are being limited at this moment in time. I feel like Trump, although the card, we've not pulled more cards, is more focused on finances and in the present now. He's more conserved about the advancements of AI around humanity. So he's got his passion there, but he's also very much in his logic head of not going too far beyond. He is keeping some hidden tactics on how he manages this, though. And it could be that, I don't think Elon is not is someone who's going to be a mat either. But there's a bit of an obsession in the role with Elon, and that could mean that he just wants to go and go and go and achieve something, but push the boundary even further. And I think that's where maybe they're going to end up hitting heads a little bit. Trump loves that he's talking and he's doing what he's doing, because obviously he's going to take the heat for anything. He's more like coasting. He's more like, I'm here, I'm cool. It's not new to me. He's more like, you know, passionate about the role, but very logic. It's like business. It's like the money. It's like the strategy around what needs to be done. And I feel like Elon is more okay with taking risks that could be very, very risky, and there could be public backlash that make, you know, him look bad. And obviously it leans on the whole admin, but it will, when it's Elon, it will be him directly, which takes a bit of heat off him. Their ideas are not aligned. Their ideas are not aligned. It seems like when there is discussions in the admin, DT seems to be the guiding light. You know, he has that wisdom and knowledge there as well. Elon is also looking about something overseas. It seems like they're both kind of doing what they want to do. But I do think that where Elon might keep pushing the boundary, they will have a fallout, okay? They will have a fallout, okay? But I don't think it's as soon as people are thinking. And I do think there is some hidden aspect around this. And I also believe that Elon goes for something too much. He gets enticed and goes for something a bit beyond what he should in terms of a choice. But there's also some sort of hidden secret here that is kept under wraps. And maybe that's what Elon goes for, but they do hit heads. And he could be thrown under the bus in terms of what 3 of the admin seem to say about him, like they ally against it. There's some sort of celebratory factor where I think Elon isn't part of. Is there a female in the admin? Did I say last time something about Tulsi? I don't know how their roles could tie, but yeah, so I don't think it's as soon as some people are thinking within the next sort of couple of months and stuff, or right now they are, you know, he's being blackmailed and they're not getting along. I don't think it is now, but future-wise. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do like, give it a thumbs up, and I will definitely see you in our next reading. Take care of yourselves and bye for now.